we're going to be talking about the late start, which will be on ESPN on Thursday as the New York Liberty visit the LA Sparks. The Liberty, the number one team in the WNBA this season, while the Sparks continue to struggle. And no surprise, New York is a 12-point favorite. Total is set at 166. New York's minus 800 on the money line. And if you're feeling froggy and think that the Sparks can pick up an upset victory right out of the gate, that pays out plus 550, pretty handsome. And New York is surging. They've won 9 of 11. They've won 4 straight. Right before the break, they beat the Sun on consecutive occasions. They beat them, then went and played a home-and-home against the Chicago Sky, won both of those contests despite being shorthanded, and then beat the Sun once again. And we will see how they fare, as a lot of moving parts for New York as they take the court once again. Breanna Stewart and Sabrina were obviously part of the winning United States women's basketball team. Leonie Fiebich played for Germany. Nyara Sabali was on Team Germany. Sandy Brondello, the head coach, was coaching Australia. So now they all have to get back together and get back to business. Certainly, they've got Jonquel Jones, but Nigelene Hamilton, Kayla Thornton, Kennedy Burke, all ready to go. So New York is plenty deep and should be favored in this game. But for our purposes, we're going to go ahead and take the points with the LA Sparks. Dearica Hamby, fresh off an appearance on the U.S. 3-on-3 team, which was not as successful, did not medal. She will lead the squad, but we really like Azurá Stevens and her impact to continue. Right before we went on this Olympic break, she had finally debuted for LA, which unfortunately lost Cameron Brink earlier this season, and was looking for a spark and got it in the presence of Stevens, a former UConn star who'd really been playing well. I expect her to pick up where she left off. Stephanie Talbot, who was starting for Australia, she is also in great game shape and should hit the ground running for LA, which has multiple key players that should impact this contest and make it much closer than the experts expect. And Kia Nurse, who played for Team Canada and had a really rough tournament, has had a rough season. She should be good to go as well, and potentially hit a few threes for our purposes to make this a closer game than expected. These teams have played on 2 occasions this season, both won by the Liberty. They won 93-80 in a strong performance at Barclays Center, and then won on June 22nd, 98-88, and were led by a balanced effort there. Dearica Hamby had 20 points for LA. So, I mean, this is a team, the Sparks, coached by Kurt Miller. He's very solid, should have them good to go. And let's not forget that right before the Olympic break, they had a very brutal schedule, which is why they struggled as much as they did, going just 2-8. They had a upset win over the Aces, but also played the Lynx, the Storm, the Mercury twice, the Liberty twice, as I mentioned. They played the Sun, lost all those games except the one against Las Vegas, and did pull off a win over the Dallas Wings, 87-81, while also losing to the Washington Mystics by just a bucket. So they've been competitive. I think they'll be competitive out of the gate here as the WNBA season continues now after a lengthy break. We'll expect New York to avoid the upset, but we'll happily take the dozen points with the LA Sparks. I want you to smash that like button for me and make sure you're following all of our videos here at Wager Talk TV by being subscribed so you never miss a play. And follow me at Mejia Dinero on Twitter and at sm.buzz/TDM at Sports Memo, so you never miss a great package or tremendous deal. We have some going on. You can buy the rest of the season in the WNBA. I'm going to have some great deals available, so keep an eye out on that. We've got deals where you can get multiple months going forward and get the rest of August free. So be sure that you peruse the site and see what works best for you so we can continue to make some money together. And on this freebie, we're riding the LA Sparks plus the 12 points against the New York Liberty at home at Crypto.com Arena. I'm Tony Mejia. Thanks for watching.